Don't be ashamed or smug. Hi everyone, Leo Notenboom here for askleo.com. I know this is an odd admonition, but it came to mind in light of something that I heard on one of the podcasts that I listened to. When it comes to falling for the various online scams we're all faced with almost every day, people tend to fall into two buckets. Too ashamed to admit that it ever happened to them, or too smug to think that it ever will. Both approaches are very wrong. Let's talk about smug superiority first. This has turned into almost a stereotype. In fact, quoting a summary from the podcast, the cybersecurity community highlights a small group with a sense of smug superiority, which is counterproductive and has become a stereotype. It's essential to learn from stories and not fall into the trap of overconfidence. Absolutely. And unfortunately, yeah, it's almost a stereotype. Techies, cybersecurity people, they all tend to, when they hear about somebody falling for a phishing scam, they often will look down their noses on them and think, how stupid were they or whatever, when that is not the right answer, and it is not the right way to think about this at all. Now, I may have said all security professionals. That's actually not true. It's a subset. And I'm trying not to be one of those. I hear about it too often to have that sense of it can't happen, because it can. It can happen to everyone. I want to stress that. Anyone can fall for some of these scams, even the computer experts. And indeed, a couple of these pros on that podcast did regale us with some stories of situations where they or family members or people that absolutely we would think should have known better fell for something, and in some cases lost some money as a result. Never, ever think that it will never happen to you, because someday, somehow, it will. And in part because you think it won't. Now, the other side, and this is honestly the side that I'm more concerned about, is shame. That people who have fallen victim to a scam of some sort feel ashamed for having done so. And as a result, they keep it to themselves. They don't tell anybody. They don't tell their friends. They don't tell their family. They don't tell the authorities. They're just so ashamed of having fallen for a scam that they don't want to admit it to anybody. I'm here to tell you, it is important that you admit it and that you tell people. That's because people need to learn. People need to see that it happens and that it is happening around them. And they need to learn from your experience how to avoid them. I know you're going to learn from your experience, but by sharing your story, you're helping others to avoid the same fate. There's something else I want to stress here, and that is you're the victim here. You are not at fault. The people who do these scams, the folks behind them, they're the folks who are at fault. They're getting better at what they do. I've come like a mouse click away myself from almost having fallen for some of these. So please don't think it's your fault. Make sure that you learn, of course, what you need to learn so that it doesn't happen again to you. But share your story, please, be it with family or friends, be it as a comment here, be it wherever. Share your story so that others can learn as well. I hope this makes some sense. I really hope that you don't feel that sense of shame and embarrassment. It's natural. Don't get me wrong. It's absolutely natural to feel that right away. But as you process it, realize you're the victim. And it's the other folks, the scammers, that deserve your ire. For updates, for comments, for links related to this topic and more, visit askleo.com/169182. I'm Leo Notenboom, and this is askleo.com. Thanks for watching.